Welcome back, fam. It's Angela Denise, and I am here with you today with another trying new makeup episode. And today, the long-awaited foundation that you guys have been asking me for. And I do have the new Pat McGrath Skin Fetish foundation. Unfortunately, I don't have the full bottle, so I am stuck with samples. I do have shades 22, 23, 24, 25, and 27 to swatch here for you so you guys can kind of see the variances within shades. Today, I'm wearing shade number 24, but I do think that there's an issue with this shade on my skin tone, and you guys will see that in the video. Today, I'm also trying out the new Charlotte Tilbury Hot Lips Kissing Lipsticks, and girl, yes. Also, the new Milani Conceal and Perfect, which is not really that new anymore, but it's still something that I haven't tried yet that I wanted to feature on my channel. So yeah, if you are interested in how I got this look, just keep on watching. Before we dive into any makeup, I want to go ahead and put on my Patchology Flash Patches. These are rejuvenating eye gels. They come like this. And they also have a spatula. I have quite a few left. I'm just going to take out 2 of them. I will wear these while I do my makeup. I'm going to go ahead and wear these while I do my brows. Okay, so the long-awaited video is here, and I don't have the actual bottle of the foundation with me, but I do have a ton of samples because I am waiting for my everything kit to arrive. I have shades 22, 23, 24, 25, and 27. I will swatch those on my chest. I will leave a link down in the description bar so you guys can go straight to it if you want to see swatches. But right now, I'm going to apply shade 24 to my face and give you guys my first impression. I'm not going to go super in detail about the foundation because I know everybody and their mama is doing that. So what it looks like on my skin, I believe is what you're here for. So I'm going to take off my Patchology Flash Patches and pat in the residual. I'm going to go ahead and prep my face with my usual Tatcha, the Silk Canvas. Then I'm going to go in with my MAC Skin Refine Zone in my problem areas. Now, MAC Skin Refine Zone. Let that sit on the skin for about 30 seconds. Then we're going to dive right into the makeup. I'll go ahead and swatch number 24 on my chest. Very, very liquidy. That's number 24. So I'm not quite sure how this is pulling on camera, but honestly, neither one of them are a good match for me. Neither one of them really match my undertone, rather. So Pat McGrath suggests that you apply this foundation with your fingers. So I'm going to apply it initially with my fingers and then blend it out with my brush. So this is what it looks like. This is number 24. I feel like this is the one that's closest to me at this given moment. It's very lightweight. It feels like you're applying a serum on the skin, so I do like that. Okay, so This is number 24. Again, this is 20, 22, 24, 23, and then 26. I'm sorry, 27. Yeah. I'm going to take my Morphe M439 Kabuki brush and just blend out my forehead. The foundation is very skin-like. This is a foundation that you use when you want your skin to look like skin, but still have a somewhat of a flawless look to it. So basically I'm going back in with this brush and applying a additional layer to build up coverage. Because truly I'm good with a medium coverage. I don't always have to have full coverage everything. Medium coverage is just fine with me. But what I will be real and say is I rarely ever find a foundation where I have an exact match. Typically my favorite foundations, I will mix 2 different shades to get my perfect color. It's just hard to do that when the foundation costs $70. So moving on to the next product that I wanted to try out today, and that is the Milani Conceal and Perfect Longwear Concealer. I have 2 shades here. I have Warm Tan, and then my highlight shade is going to be Natural Sand. So let's go ahead and apply those. I'm going to blend it out with a Real Techniques setting brush. Okay, allowing that to sit on the skin for about 15 seconds or so before I blend it out. I want to mention that one of the reasons why I don't like applying foundation with my hands is because I feel like it gets all nasty and dirty and in my fingernails, and I really don't like that feeling. All right, so let's go ahead and blend out. I do really enjoy the texture on this concealer. This is this is the first time that I've tried it, and I really like it. It has a very nice texture. Honestly, this texture kind of reminds me of my Laura Mercier concealer. Okay, before I go in with my highlighting shade, I'm going to go ahead and, before I go in with my highlighting shade, I'm going to use my Charlotte Tilbury contour wand and contour my face. And y'all, I must say, I'm in love with this. I cannot rave enough. I know you guys are probably tired of hearing me talk about it. So when you apply it initially, it looks really dark and stark, but when you blend it out, okay, so now that I have my contour blended, let me go back in with my highlighting shade. This is Natural Sand. And I'm only applying this to the corner of the eye. I'm going to add a little bit of this to my forehead. Just a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to take a slightly damp beauty blender and blend everything out. Going in under the eyes to make sure that I do not have any creasing. Okay, now I'm going to take some powder in my Terracotta powder brush and set my entire face. Face is set. Last thing, I am so excited to be trying out the new Charlotte Tilbury Hot Lips lipstick. I do have two different shades. This is the packaging. This is In Love with Olivia, and this one is Glowing Gin. I'm going to be wearing Glowing Gin today, but I do have both shades swatched on the back of my hand. The packaging is just stunning. This one is In Love with Olivia. It is a really beautiful pink shade, and I can't wait to try this one out. But I'm more excited to try out Glowing Gin. For whatever reason, I knew from the very beginning that I would be getting this shade. This is Glowing Gin. That's what it looks like. And this is the pencil that I purchased in Sephora. This is the Smashbox Cosmetics, and it's called Medium Nude. That's what this is. And honey, when I tell you it stays put, it stays put. Anyway, let's go ahead and line the lips with my Smashbox Medium Nude Lip Liner. All right, so here's Glowing Gin. The texture on these are great. I really love the texture. So yeah, I was super excited to try this formula, the kissing formula from Charlotte Tilbury. I've wanted to try it for a while now, and so this is what we have. It's not as emollient as the Becca lipsticks that I've been in love with, but still feels very good and hydrating on the lips. But I do think that to make this work for the look that I have going today, I want to add more of a brown lip liner. Okay, I can't find my cork lip liner, so I'm just going to go in with Plum by MAC. Okay, so we're just going to roll with it. Whether it matches or not, it's irrelevant at this point because I just wanted to try out the formula. So what I'm going to do is step away from the camera and go change clothes, and I'll be right back with my final thoughts on everything that I tried out today. Okay, dolls, I am back. Let's talk about the products that I tried out today, so I can give you guys my official first impressions. I do think that shade 24 was a little bit off for me. You guys let me know what you think. So I want to go ahead and point that out. I love, love, love the texture and the way the foundation looks on the skin. I will be real with you and say I live in Houston, Texas. It is very, very hot, very, very humid. So I will see how this foundation holds up throughout today. I have a few things planned. I'm going to Topgolf, going to dinner and movies. So I will give you guys an update on how the foundation holds up throughout the day. So I do like the way the foundation looks on my skin. I feel like my skin does look like skin, and it does look nice, even, and flawless and blurred. The color I feel would work best for me. It's gonna be either between 22 and 24 based on the chest swatches that I did. But just being real, because it's so humid where I live, I think that this foundation is gonna be best for fall, winter season for me. But we'll go ahead and see how it holds up through today's activities. I will take you guys along with updates throughout the day. So next, the Milani Concealing Perfect. I really like this concealer. It blends out beautifully. It provides a flawless canvas under the eye. It doesn't crease up really bad, although it is a more hydrating formula. I think this is a great affordable option for concealers. I really don't find a lot of affordable concealers that I like, but this one is the bomb, and I wish I would have tried it sooner. I love it. The Charlotte Tilbury Hot Lips 2. I have the shades In Love with Olivia and Glowing Gin on my lips right now. I absolutely love the packaging on these. I love the formula on these. I love everything about these. I am in love with the Charlotte Tilbury Kissing formula. And I do plan on picking up more shades. So what else? There really isn't anything else that I tried today that was new, but something that I've not used in a really long time is the NARS Velvet Loose Powder. I was talking to someone that works for Pat McGrath, and because I don't have the Pat McGrath powder yet, this was the best option for what I already had in my collection. This is the shade Mountain. I do feel like it gave me a velvet finish without drying me down too matte. I wanted a powder that will complement this foundation's texture, and this is one that will give me a somewhat of a matte look, but still that natural finish. So this is the bomb. The color is the bomb. And if you haven't tried out the NARS Velvet Loose Powders, they are really good. So that is going to wrap it up for now. I will return here in a bit with how the foundation is wearing throughout the day.